That's exactly how to do it.
Even while busy grabbing lunch in Bushnell Park, Jerson Aguilar always has the time to speak about his son, Avelino.
He's kind of a friendly dude, so everybody's kind of cool with him.
The 10-year-old attends school in West Hartford. Aguilar says that while he does hear stories about bullying and fights, he doesn't have to worry about his son.
He's such a good boy. He doesn't have many issues at all.
The same cannot be said for everyone across the state. The I-Team found that over the last 5 school years, physical and verbal confrontations in Connecticut schools have increased 44%. That's according to a State Department of Education report that compared numbers from the 2018-19 school year to 2023-24 school year. The Department of Education chose those years to examine the difference from pre to post-pandemic.
Everybody's stressed out. There's a lot going on in the world, so it's kind of hard to kind of just keep that balance as an adult. So I can only imagine as a kid, it's kind of hard.
West Hartford schools rank in the middle when it comes to physical and verbal confrontations, seeing a 15% increase from the 2018-19 to 2023-24 school years. The I-Team found other districts saw bigger increases. For example, the Capital Region Education Council District saw the biggest increase, going from 42 incidents in 2018-19 to 3,377 incidents last school year. Hartford School District saw a 129% increase. Confrontations in the Manchester School District were up 116%.
Particularly post-COVID, students have a higher level of agitation. They're quicker to trigger on an issue.
Kate Diaz is the president of the Connecticut Education Association, the state's largest teacher union. She says kids are struggling with self-regulation more than ever.
And I think one of the things social media has done is it's eliminated the censor, right? Like the self-censor, that moment where you pause before you react. Social media encourages that sort of impulsive, sort of explosive behavior, and it rewards it, if you will.
Districts like Waterbury have banned cell phones in class, requiring students to lock their electronics up in pouches during the day.
I think that's an effort to say, listen, let's take a time out from that social media culture, that impulsive culture, and pause. Just put a pause and allow ourselves to develop some communication skills.
John Frassinelli, Education Division Director with the Department of Education, says the state is seeing some of the biggest behavior changes in those who didn't attend pivotal grades in person.
So those students who missed their 9th grade because of the pandemic, those students who missed moving from elementary school to like a 6th grade, students who missed kindergarten. So those are critical opportunities for growth, for understanding how to behave.
Frassinelli says because of this, schools need to be very clear about how students are expected to act. To help do that, the state invested $25 million in the last 3 years to increase clinicians, social workers, psychologists, and counselors in schools.
What we've encouraged school districts to do is help those clinicians work with the school staff who work directly with students, making sure they understand what typical behavior is in a 5-year-old, in a 12-year-old, things like that, so that everybody can be part of the solution and not have sort of knee-jerk reactions as adults.
What are sort of the other conditions around those children, right? Are they dealing with food insecurities, potential homelessness, right? Like there's a lot that goes into why a student starts to act out.
Frassinelli says districts are also going to start learning from each other.
We're rolling out something in the fall called a community of practice. So we're bringing school districts in who have sort of high numbers of school discipline resulting from incidents to say, okay, so how could we have done this differently, and bringing in other districts to say, this is what we've done in our district to reduce the number of suspensions and expulsions because of behavior.
But both Frassinelli and Diaz agree, parents need to be involved.
The way parents can help this work is to talk to their child about strategies for self-regulation and understanding what triggers them.
Aguilar says that's something he regularly does with his son.
I always tell him to control his emotions. That's really important, and think about things, because, there's a lot of bad consequences out there if you don't think a little.
Both Hartford schools and Creek schools tell us they are seeing higher numbers because they've changed the way they collect and report behavioral incidents. We did not hear back from Manchester. Those districts' full statements are online. If you'd like to see the numbers of verbal and physical confrontations from your district, the I-Team has compiled a list by town from the State Department of Education data. That information is on our website as well. Your Chief Investigative Reporter Sam Smink, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.